Hi, Yulia and Mitri here.
Hello everyone.
Today we're going to share our opinions on Emiro by Moresque.
The presentation is gorgeous, very beautiful looking bottle. It's a black collection for men, but we think this perfume is 100% unisex. It was made by perfumer Andrea Cassotti in 2015. It's an Italian niche fragrance house.
With Arabic roots.
Yeah, they have very beautiful bottles. Oh my god, I will spray this on myself, on my neck. I love this perfume so much. It has a controllable sprayer, very good. Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
For me, it's like a perfume from a dream. Such a beautiful, very opulent, very rich smelling. It's very well blended, extremely well blended. I love it so much. It's one of my absolute favorite perfumes, as I love oud and florals. This is like a heaven for me. It has in the top notes very beautiful notes of lemon and bergamot. It's really bright and uplifting in the opening.
Yes,
Yeah?
and very green also.
The greenness adds this bergamot and geranium.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle notes, it has a beautiful Bulgarian rose, ylang-ylang, geranium, and jasmine. Very beautiful jasmine sambac. The most prominent of those for my notes are rose
Yeah,
and ylang-ylang. Yeah,
definitely.
ylang-ylang gives this some kind of playfulness, yeah, to this composition. Sweetness, very beautiful. I have it also on my skin. Half an hour dry down. It gives this perfume like a sweet, something fruity, yeah,
Exotic.
vibe, very exotic vibe. In the dry down, it has notes of oud, amber, patchouli, and leather. I don't get too much of leather. In the dry down, I get very much, very prominent amber vibe, amber notes. Oud in this composition is not too prominent for me, but it gives this composition a very deep effect. I think it adds a lot of projection to this perfume.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a very woody base. The combination of patchouli and oud, but very ambery.
To my nose, I smell a lot of rose. I can feel some sourness. It comes from the bergamot and lemon. To my taste, it's also fresh and ambery. It's a little bit sweet. It's woody. It reminds me a little bit of a lighter and a kind of a happier version of Arige Lidore's Ottoman Empire. Dmitry disagrees with me here, but I do get some kind of similar vibe here, but this one is much lighter, much more uplifting. The other one is a darker kind of fragrance, but the mix of oud and rose here, to my taste, is a little bit similar.
The similarities, which Julia says for me with Ottoman Empire, is a very beautiful rose. This perfume is also spicy. Ottoman Empire is very spicy and also some kind of fresh. But Ottoman Empire is very woody.
Yeah.
There is a lot of food and it's definitely the main player there.
Yeah.
The main player here is, for me, in the opening, citrusy, floral, bubblegummy, some kind of this fruity composition, fruity smell. But the main notes are some kind of floral bouquet, very beautiful, very natural smelling, with the dominant rose and ylang-ylang and amber, yeah,
Yeah.
and some kind of woody backbone.
Yeah.
It's not animalic at all, nothing skanky or
No, not at all.
or off-putting here. It smells very opulent, very rich.
Very pleasing.
It's very pleasing, very round, very smooth, extremely smooth, and very deep composition. If you smell it long, you can smell some different notes. Yeah, outstanding.
In the first few hours, in the first 5 hours, this perfume is a beast mode one,
Yeah.
and then it sits closer to your skin, and this perfume also it develops, but all the stages are really nicely done, and you won't really see that big of a difference, but it's progressing very.
It develops very smoothly,
Smoothly,
very slowly.
Yes.
Amazing. I love it from the very beginning, from the spraying till the late dry down, and this perfume lasts on my skin over 12 hours. I wore it yesterday to the office, to the work, and after 10 hours, when I was at home, I was getting a sillage from my neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, to me, I can say that there was one day when I sprayed this perfume on my arm, and I was sniffing it for the whole first 5 hours, like almost all the time, and I was doing some kind of movements with my arms, and I can say that it cloyed my nose a little bit. But if you won't be like me, if you will just let your fragrance do the thing and without sniffing your arm all the time, I think it's gonna be fine for you, but I would just warn you to be careful with this fragrance. Maybe it will cloy your nose as well. Dmitry says that he doesn't think that it can be cloying at all, but it's just my experience.
For me, as I love very deep, very rich smelling, very good performing compositions, I don't find this cloying at all. I can spray 3 sprays and it's okay for me. It's very opulent, very rich. I smell it very prominently, but it's very smooth at the same time.
I think the main mistake here is the sniffing the whole time.
No, I'm addicted to this perfume. I love to smell it all the time. Yeah, from my neck, from my arm. It really is outstanding, and it's not cloying for me by any means. I find this one a little bit similar. It's very new composition, but the one comes into my mind is Roger Parfum's Amber Oud, which I've tried for something like about 5 times on my skin, and they kind of 80% similar for my nose. They have a lot of similar notes, but Amber Oud is more of ambergris. This has an amber. Both are very rich, expensive smelling, very well blended. I love them both, but I have this one. They all are very expensive, so definitely try them before you buy. But if you love floral, ambery, oriental, woody compositions with bright top notes, it's definitely a winner. I love it so much, and I think it's very elegant smelling also. It's very unisex for us. As it smells very oriental, I can see the emirs, sultans to wear this in their golden palaces, or in Turkey there is a beautiful Topkapi Palace, It's a scent for royalty.
Yeah.
It smells very, 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 very rich, deep, and expensive.
I agree that this fragrance is really, really nice. The only thing for me is I have to be very careful with my sprays, but all in all, the scent is amazing.
For the scent, I would give this one 12 out of 10. Overall, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. I really love it.
This perfume is very well blended and it's really nice, and we recommend you to try this perfume if you haven't yet. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to our channel, comment, like, and thank you for watching us. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.